As the year comes to a close, homeowners and home buyers are wondering what the housing market will look like in the year ahead. And joining us live now is David Hall, the president and CEO of Hall Financial. David, good morning to you. Well, I guess it's good afternoon. I've been on for a while. I'm sorry. How are you? We have a bit of a delay, so I'm going to let you just go a little bit here. What do you anticipate we see in 2023?
Well, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. And I think it's going to be a really interesting year. We saw, sort of the tale of two years. The first half of the year, really hot housing market. Second half of the year, a little cool off. Interest rates went up quite a bit. And now we're at a period where the rates are at the lowest they've been in the last 90 days. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens in 2023. Low inventory housing continues to be the story. And I think that we've got to be thoughtful about the fact that not only are there a lot of home sellers that may want to get into the market this year, but home buyers are still pent up. And I think we're going to continue to see a lot of demand come this spring. Right now, the first 90 days of this year will be a great time for buyers because not many people want to fight the elements. I've always thought that winter time in Michigan was a time when you could be a little more choosy and select the house that you love. And especially now with a little decrease in demand, I think home buyers are going to be in the driver's seat in 60 or 90 days.
And that's probably the first time we've seen that in a little while, right, David? I mean, for so long, if you listed a house, I mean, it might have been gone before the first weekend's open house. Houses just did not last long on the market. Is that changing now?
Well, I think that that's a really important thing because everybody wants interest rates to be low again. But when interest rates were at those all-time lows of 2021, as a home buyer, you couldn't get a house. It was impossible to get a house. People were paying over asking, waiving appraisal, waiving inspection. So yes, rates have gone up. Yes, it's more expensive now, but you can actually get a house if you're a home buyer. And so it's a different market. We use a saying that you marry the house and you date the rate because we know that down the line there's going to be financing opportunities if you were to buy right now. So you're probably not going to be the interest rate forever that you're in right now if you go out shopping. There'll be opportunities to lower your rate and get you a much more desirable payment in the future. But now you have the opportunity to get a house, which, as we know, in 2021, so many frustrated potential buyers went to the sidelines because they knew that it was so difficult to get a house. So the environment has changed. People have to adapt to that. And I think the word of the year in 2023 is going to be acceptance. It's a new market. You have to accept this new market. We're not going back to rates in the 2s. Rates in the 6s is very normal, and people need to get used to it.
Acceptance, that's a good word. And maybe, I know you're a big sports fan, so are we ready to accept that the Lions are a different team and they are going to the playoffs? Are we going to, 2 weeks from now, be headed to the playoffs?
There's no question. I'm all in. I'm all in. So I know last week was a setback, but I love this game this week, and it sets up the showdown in Green Bay. We owe those guys for years. We're going to get them this year. I'm all in.
Aaron Rodgers needs to accept that the Lions are a better football team, and they're going to get it in Lambeau next week. David Hall, thanks so much. Call Hall first. Thanks so much. Happy New Year to you. Liz?